All right, fam, it's your brother Asad, and I am back again with another quick video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so that you'll be notified when we drop new material on this channel. Secondly, in terms of housekeeping, I got to give a special and a significant and a particular and a peculiar shout out to my South African family for all the love you guys have shown this channel, my wife, myself, my children. We greatly appreciate it. Third, in terms of housekeeping, bam, 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 just like that. Bam, 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 just like that. I got to give a special and a significant and a particular and a peculiar shout out to the rest of the family. To the Norway family. Yeah, we had people in Norway. To the Norway family, to the Botswana family, to the Ghana family, to the Louisiana family, the New Orleans family, because that's two separate things. We see y'all, we feel y'all, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching and supporting. And I know y'all saying, well, where's Adrian? She upstairs. She upstairs getting ready to work out. See, we trying to make Unc and Aunt T fine again. I say we trying to make Unc and Aunt T fine again. So if y'all saw my last video or the short, I went to New Orleans and I was eating all kind of just, oh Lord have mercy. I was eating all kind of food, just all kind of shrimp pasta and gumbo and jambalaya and bread pudding and bananas Foster. I don't know if y'all know them dishes, but just know they make you fat. So they make you fat. And yeah. So I came home and I've been trying to get back on my workout. And so I've been up since about 5 this morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. And I jumped up at 5, did a little workout, some jump rope and some push a little weight here, and did something for my back, because you know, like my back ain't as strong as I need it to be no more. I mean, it just feel like I can't do no pull-ups. I gotta get my back together now. I used to be in good shape, so I did some pull-ups and worked on my back, worked on my body, whatever have you. And that was at 5 o'clock. Then I had to drop the babies off to the bus stop or to the van stop or whatever have you. And so Adrian is just getting up, moving around, getting ready to do her workout. So I said, no, look, it's been 9 days since we hollered at the family. We need to talk to the family. She said, well, I got to do my workout. I said, well, I got all kind of other stuff to do today, but I'm going to take some time to holler at the family. So as y'all know, I went to the United States. Man, listen, it's an interesting feeling of being home and missing another place and calling that other place home. So I was home in the United States, but I was missing Josie. But some of y'all know I had to go for a conference, but fortunately the conference was in New Orleans, and I got to see my daddy and my mama and my sister. And some of y'all may know my daddy was diagnosed with cancer, but he's doing well. No, don't get all teary-eyed. The brother's strong. And one thing that I learned watching my daddy through this ordeal, through this whole situation. So if y'all don't know, my daddy is a Christian minister. I grew up in the church. That's why y'all hear me throwing Bible. Y'all be like, he Muslim, but he be throwing them Bible verses. He be talking. Yeah, I grew up in the church. Yeah, I'm talking about a Wednesday night Bible study, Friday night speaker meeting. I don't know if y'all got that in South Africa. And then Sunday we was in church all day. All day, Saints games on, we missing all that. We just in church. Yeah, so I grew up in the church. So watching my dad go through this ordeal has really shown me what faith is about. You know, let me sit up. Really shown me what faith is about, because he's not yet once complained. He's always said, no, God, I got my faith in God. I know I'm going to be all right. And he is going to be all right, you know. So let y'all know they cut the cancer out. They found like a mass, so they cut the mass out or whatever have you. And, you know, he started his chemo. And as you know, cancer kills people. Chemo doesn't, right? Chemo make you sick, but it kills the cancer or whatever have you. And right now it's looking like, so he had his first dose of chemo. And right now it's looking like he may only have to have a couple of doses, as opposed to the 6 months or whatever have you. You may only have to have a couple of doses. So all praises due to God for being a merciful and gracious God. And I learned watching my daddy through this ordeal, like how strong faith is and how important faith is. You know, whether you're a person of faith or not. If not, skip this part. I'm talking to the people that are believers. Yeah, I'm talking to the believers, man. Watching him just really watching how strong his faith is, and through this whole ordeal. And I'm sure at night he may have his own thoughts or whatever have you that he's dealing with, but outwardly and what's coming out of his mouth is a man of faith and trust in the healing power of the Most High, and that's absolutely wonderful, and it encouraged me, and it strengthened my faith, you know. So anyway, so I was in New Orleans, and I was there for like a week. I left on a Saturday, and I actually arrived back in Johannesburg on a Sunday. So story time. So I carry a little merce. If y'all don't know what a merce is, that's a man purse, right? I carry a little merce, and in my merce I had my cell phone, I had my passport, I had my wallet with my debit card and all of that in it, and you know, a few other little things in my little merce I carried around. A little mace. Yeah, I keep a little mace in the merce. Yeah, in case, you know, you know, if I can't shoot you, I'm just you gonna be like, you gonna be like that, duh. Yes, Lord. So I'm so excited. So I catch an Uber from the airport, right? On my way home, I'm so excited to be back in Josie, to be back home, blah, 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 blah. I got I had my suitcases in the trunk of the Uber, but I got my merce in the front with me, you know, in the car with me. And I'm, you know, talking to the brother. He happens to be a Muslim brother from Somalia. And I'm just running it with him, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop, right? So I get home and pull up, and Adrian come running out. Aiden come running out. Austin ain't come running. No, I got that backwards. Austin came running. Aiden ain't come running. Aiden ain't even bothered to come out the house. So the big boy came running, and Adrian came running outside, give him hugs, love, kissing, all that good stuff. Welcome home, Daddy. I know my son was missing me or whatever have you. So I was so excited to see them. I done left the merce in the car, in the Uber. I get my other bags. I go upstairs. I'm like, let me take a shower because I've been on a plane for 15 hours or whatever have you. I need to get clean. I need to smell good, and all that good stuff. So I said, well, damn, it's time to unpack. So I said, well, let me put my passport away, because that's an important document, right? You don't want to lose your passport. So I said, well, where is my merce? I can't find my merce. So then it dawned on me, oh, Lord, I left the merce in the car, in the Uber. So, like I said, I was running it with the brother, but I knew his English wasn't too strong, and that's going to be a key in a moment. So I go to the Uber app. Uber app is trash. Let me tell y'all that right now. When it come to losing stuff, Uber tell you, first of all, they're not responsible for losing. And I can respect that, because if you leave something, that's on you. But still, the Uber app is trash. Cause I'm trying to look for help. I'm trying to contact Uber. I'm going through the thing. It's too confusing. Then my nerves bad, because I'm like, Lord, I got my debit card. I got my passport with my visa in it, right? I got my cell phone, everything. So I got 2 cell phones. Shout out to Kevin Gates, 2 phones. But I ended up reaching out through Uber to calling the driver. I got the driver on the phone. It's a little thing that, you know, you say contact driver, hit the little button. I'm on the drive. I said, hey, this is Asad. I just got out your car. I think I left my merce. He's talking about, yes, I'm there. I'll be there. That ain't what you'll be where? Where you go? Hey, wait. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. So I called him back. He hung up. So I called back, and I'm like, hey, listen, I was just in your Uber. And I left my merce, my bag in your back seat or whatever have you. And he was like, yes, I'm right here. And I'm like, I know you're not right here, because you can't even get back into the estate. So I know you're not right here, right? So he hung up again, right? I'm like, Lord have mercy. So then when I try to call back a third time, Uber says, apparently you can't contact your driver, you can file a lost item, whatever have you. So for like an hour and a half, I'm trying to get Uber on the phone to tell them about my thing. But let me tell you about, this goes back to faith, right? So I don't like no thieves. And you know, you hear about the Muslim countries, they say, if you steal something in a Muslim country, they will chop your hand off. Facts, right? Now, I ain't saying no Muslims ain't thieves, but this brother is a practicing Muslim, meaning he trying to follow the deen. So I get a call from the guard gate at the front of the estate. And they were like, your driver is here, your Uber is here. And I was like, wow. So I take off, jump in the car, take off, go to the gate. The brother brought my stuff back, nothing missing. I had about 200 USD in there, nothing missing, right? And he said, I told you I'm Muslim. I was like, yeah. I was like, man, I appreciate it, Aki, And that was just another sign of somebody who is practicing the faith the way the faith is supposed to be practiced, whether you're Christian or you Muslim. Like my daddy is practicing his faith the way it's supposed to be practiced, in my opinion. And this Muslim brother was practicing his faith the way it was supposed to be practiced, in my opinion. So that was an ordeal, had my nerves bad. All right, so that's that. That's Sunday. Monday, Lord have mercy. Tell you how stuff go. Monday, I'm outside. It's about 7 o'clock or whatever have you. I was getting ready to go to La Parada and get me a little hubbly. I know y'all say, Doc, don't mess with no hubbly. Yeah, just every once in a while, right? So I about to go get me some hubbly, and I was in the car waiting for Adrian. All of a sudden, I heard, boom. I said, man, what was that? I said, what was that noise? So I'm looking around. I don't know what's going on. So then I pulled kind of back into the driveway, and then again, boom. I said, whoa, what's happening? Somebody shooting at me? Is somebody's trying to snipe a player, right? And all of a sudden, I saw another boom and hit the windshield. It was hell. Man, I had never seen nothing like that, so I didn't think it was about to be what it was. When I tell you big old chunks of ice like this was falling from the sky, like Thor was throwing them, Thanos was throwing the rocks. It was like boom, boom. I mean, when I tell you that thing tore up the car, cracked the windshield, right? So I said, why you didn't pull in the garage? Because in the garage, I got my workout equipment. I ain't have nowhere to pull it. You know what I'm saying? I got the workout bench or whatever have you. And I mean, just slamming, broke. So this stuff piled up almost like snow, big old ice chunks or whatever. Now, we've seen hell before, but I ain't never seen nothing like this. Now, I was like, man, Joe Berg to the front of the class. You know what I'm saying? Come to the front of the class. I'm trying to figure out, we got earthquakes and hell. Y'all supposed to tell me this. Like, the people was like, oh yeah, that's normal. It's summertime in Joe. I ain't never seen nothing like that. That stuff was hitting so hard. Boom. And then, like I said, it piled up in front of the house. Like, it looked like snow. I put a short out. It looked like snow. And when I'm telling you, it was stinging the car. Bam, hitting the top, hit the windshield. So the next morning when we went outside to actually look, because I was like, once I got out the car, I was like, I'm not finna get hit in the head with no ice. Yeah, you ain't finna hit me in my head and have my head swollen, knots up, bleeding or something like that. I don't know how big this chunk of ice about to fall from the sky. Yeah. I'm not finna get hit in the head with no ice and be on the news. Yeah. Dr. Assad died from a freak ice accident. Nah, I ain't finna be me. Nah, that ain't finna be me. So next morning we go out, man, the car, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, dents everywhere, all on the side, the rear view, the side mirror is cracked. Boom, the back mirror cracked. I mean, the back headlights, tail lights cracked. Just dents. I mean, like it has to be 1,000 dents on the car, whatever have you. So we know we have insurance. So I reached out to the insurance company, filed a claim. That was yesterday. I'm still waiting They sent me a text message saying we have, received your claim or whatever have you, and I ain't got a call back yet. So I'm gonna cut up soon. Yeah, I'm gonna cut up soon. I'm just trying to be patient. I'm not, I'm trying to be patient. I don't want to go American on them because I was gonna go Karen, and get the cutting up. But I'm trying to be patient. So I went to the car dealership. I was like, man, you know what? This car's done. I was like, maybe I could just turn it in. We own it flat out. I was like, maybe I could just turn it in and give me another car. So I went back to the same car dealership. And man, we got all the way. I found a nice little car I wanted. I ain't gonna say what kind of car it was. A nice little car I wanted. But I was like, oh, I want to finance this, right? I ain't trying to give y'all my cash. I'm poor. I ain't got that much money. So I was like, let me go on and finance this. And the man looked at how much I made. He was like, yeah, we can get you into something. He was like, we can get you into something. But then the finance lady comes back and she was like, because I get paid through my American account, right? Chase. She was like, oh no, the money needs to be in your South African account because that's the only way we could verify or whatever have you. So now I got a beat up car. And so she told me what you need to do is every time you get paid, just transfer the money from your Chase account into your F&B account and do that for the next 3 months. And then we'll have 3 months of bank statements. I was like, well, Lord, man, it's too much, but back to faith. So I'm talking about the Muslim brother. I'm talking about my daddy, but while all of this is going on yesterday, I'm not practicing my faith. I'm not being patient. I'm not being merciful. I'm frustrated or whatever have you. But I had to sit down and come to myself and say, everything gonna work out in God's plan, in God's timing. You know what I'm saying? In God's timing, everything will work out. I mean, I have the insurance. They gonna fix the car, right? So there's no need to really get super duper upset. I still want another car because I'm like, Adrian didn't want me to have two. She didn't want 2 cars. She more frugal. She a little more frugal than me. I ain't that frugal when I'm like, man, look, Stacy just bought him a Range. Y'all still from changing the narrative? He just bought him a Range Rover. I'm like, I need to get me something. I can't be letting these Negroes be out here outshining me. I'm gonna keep up with the Joneses. Shout out to Ricky and Crystal. Yeah, I'd be trying to keep up with the Joneses. Yeah. So I still want another little car, but I mean, is it a good idea? It's not like it's gonna make or break us or whatever have you. But I know to be patient and let things work out in God's time. So yeah, it's been a rough couple of days in Josie, but it's all good. It's all good because I still got a beautiful wife. I got beautiful children. I got money in the bank. Not a whole lot, only like $20, $30. You know what I'm saying? I live in South Africa. I got a beautiful family. I got people that love me. My car will eventually get fixed. The insurance company was like, it could be a couple of weeks. That flipped me out. Huh? But then I realized like everybody in this whole estate who had their car parked outside is making claims for their insurance, right? So I understand. I'm from New Orleans. We used to have floods. Your car would flood and the city would flood and everybody's car would be, totaled or whatever have you, and the insurance company. So, I understand things take time, and this is a large number of claims coming in at one time. So patience is what I'm learning. Learning to be patient and learning to rely on faith, rely on God and his timing and not be so in a rush and so impatient and so easily aggravated and easily upset. I told y'all a long time ago, I'm confrontational, I'm recalcitrant, I'm all that. Yeah, I be about that foolishness, but I'm learning to calm down and just take it in God's time. So I ain't gonna keep y'all. It's this is a quick one, 19 minutes. Yeah, so I'll let y'all go. That was just my little story time, and I wanted to check in, holler at y'all. Adrian will be back on the next video, whatever have you, and we'll sit down and rap and chop it up. I'm trying to see about doing a meetup I got a special thing happening, and I'll tell y'all about that a little later. But I got a little special thing happening. But yeah, so I'm trying to see about if we're gonna do a meetup um, in November or December. We'll see what's shaking. Pork chops and bacon, man. Family, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all support. All those who prayed for my daddy and sent well wishes and get wells and all that, man. I'm telling y'all, I read some of the comments to my daddy, and and he made a video thanking y'all for the love and the support and the well wishes and the prayers and the supplications, and we really appreciate that. My family really does appreciate that. My mama appreciates it, my sister and my daddy, and I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for the love you guys shown, and we'll be back sooner than later. Holla.